Merhaba dostlar, ben Güray. Bugün sizlerle Hebrai'nin 11. bölümüyle karşınızdayım. Hatırlarsanız en son hastaneye gelmiştik Madison'la beraber. Şimdi oyunu kaldığımız yerden sürdüreceğiz. Hadi bakalım.
Hello, I'm
Shepard'ı
looking for Anne
soruyoruz.
Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book.
Hastanedeymiş. Dur bakalım.
Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Bu kadından pek bir şey öğrenemeyeceğiz bence ama şansımızı denemekte fayda var yine de. 19 nolu oda dedi.
John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle. Only a few hours left before Sean Mars dies. Hope I'm not wasting my time. Room 19. Where is that? Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
Eyvah eyvah.
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
Dur bakayım, önce kendimizi
My
tanıtalım.
name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good,
Biz diyoruz Ankara, teyze diyor hiç Eskişehir.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
Benim hiç çocuğum olmadı mı? Hoppala.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my
Allah,
pills.
çok zor.
Mrs. Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
Hiç oralı değil kadın ha. Hiçbir şey çıkmayacak herhalde buradan. Ne yapabiliriz? Dur bakayım. Burada yapılacak bir şey var mı? Origami mi? Abi öyle bir şeylere bastırtıyorsun ki evet, yaptık.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Favorisi ne acaba? Dur bir dakika yanlış. Hummingbird. Dog. Frog. Hepsini yapacağız o zaman. Bir dakika. Hayır hepsi gitti boşa. Hay Allah. Bir dakika baştan başlamamız lazım. Bir dakika bunu tutarken bu. Şimdi bunu tutarken bu. Bunu bırakıp şunu yapabilirim. Sonra da şöyle yapabilirim. Evet oldu.
I love origami. But that's not my favorite one.
Bir dakika şimdi 2 tane kaldı o zaman. 2 tane kaldı. Ay Allah tutturamıyorum orasını iyi mi? Köpeği o zaman yapacağız bir de. Evet.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too.
Evet sanırsam
My
bulduk.
children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Seems to be working. She's remembering stuff. Gotta find something else to show her.
Fazla şey bulmam lazım.
Alright, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here. Alright, no point in
Aynı
wasting
şeye
my
bastım
time.
pardon.
I won't learn anything more by staying here.
Bir dakika.
This woman might be the origami killer's mother.
Bence öyle.
Must be some way to get her to remember.
Hatırlatmanın bir yolu olmalı.
It'd take days if not longer to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then.
Peki. Acaba o şeyi de yapsam bir anlamı olur mu? Bir dakika. Burada başka bir şey yok. Burada var mı?
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
Peki. Başka hatırlatabilecek bir şey var mı?
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
Yine konuşturamadık. Başka burada bir şey yok değil mi? Sadece çiçek var. Belki çiçek alıp da gelirsek... Bir dakika. Burada bir şey yok. Burada sadece bence o oturacak. Aynen. Başka da bir şey yapmayacak. Kalk. Denemediğimiz burada sadece şey kaldı diyecektim. Yok, artık onu da yaptırmıyor zaten. O zaman sadece çiçekler kaldı. Bir dakika. Orada bir şeyler varmış. Dur. Şurada çiçekler vardı. Onları benim almam lazım.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Did she ever mention her sons?
Sons? Well, she often mentions John. I think he drowned.
Sadece ondan bahsediyor
Did she ever
zaten.
talk about her other son?
I didn't know she had another one. I've never heard her mention it.
Haydi, hiç kimse bilmiyor ki.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
Tamam. Şu şeyleri almam lazım, çiçekleri. Orkide işte. Dur bakalım. Önce bir çiçeği koyalım.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know.
Kimmiş de isim ver.
In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If
Çok
you
zor.
only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Hadi be kadın, bir şey söyle, bir isim.
Come closer.
Kulağına söyledi ve şok oldu. Niye şok oldun Madison? Dostlar, bizi açıklamıyorlar hala. Kim bu katil ya? Öğrendi Madison kim olduğunu. Çocukluk haline mi geri döndük oradaki hikayede? Evet. Katil olan bu işte. Nereye gideceğiz ki?
Need to get help fast. John's gonna drown. John's gonna drown. Dad, I've gotta get Dad. He's the only one who can save John. Gotta move. Mom's work is too far away. I'd never make it in time. Gotta find someone. water's still rising. John won't be able to hang on for long. Dad, it's John. He found your butt. He's
Get out of
coming.
here, you little pet. Leave me alone.
Come, Dad. Come on, John's gonna die. John's gonna
Well,
die.
that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it?
Adama bak ya.
Please, Dad, I'm begging you. John's gonna die. John's gonna die, Dad.
Allah, babadan fayda yok, anlaşıldı. Belki.
Please, Dad, you've got to save John. I tried, John. I really tried. But he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John. Please. Don't forget about this guy.
Scotty mi? Shelby mi katil? Yok artık. Öldü. Bir dakika ya. İşler çok karıştı. Katil bu dostlar. Söylenene göre. Niye o zaman yani dedektiflik yapıyorsun? Niye insanları öldürüyorsun ki? Kardeşine kimse yardım etmediyse insanların ne günahı var? Bu öldürdüğün çocukların ne günahı var? Bunlara niye iyilik yaptın? Lauren'dan aldığı zarf. Dükkandan aldığı şey abi, kutu işte. Ayakkabı kutusu. Onu da yakacak. Defteri de yaktı. Biz öldürmüşüz adamı normalde. Annesi de mi öldü? Geliyormuş annesini ziyarete. Niye yaptın be adam? Öğrendi mi Edison peki şimdi? Sean'u nasıl kurtaracağız? Hadi bakalım. Scott Shelby. Hadi be Madison. Sadece sen kaldın. Hadi be. Gene başımıza bir iş açacağız. Bir dakika, çok acele ediyorum. O yüzden olmuyor. Tekrar deneyelim. Çok tehlikeli bir yere giriyorsun ya. Camı kapatabiliyorsan kapatsana. Yok yok. Kapıyı açtım zaten, oradan girmene gerek yok yani.
Origami killer's apartment. There must be something that'll tell me where Sean Mars is.
Pekala.
Be fast. He could come back anytime.
Aynen öyle. Hadi hızlı bir şekilde bakmalıyız. Hadi Madison. İçki şişesi. Orada da bir şey yok. Bu tarafa geç. Silah. Alsana bence onu.
He used to be a cop.
Önceden polisti.
Probably knew exactly how an investigation would be carried out. That's where the smell of burning comes from. Evidence going up in smoke.
Ne yapabilirim ki?
A cop's uniform. Always trust a cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop.
Anlaşıldı şimdi. Bir dakika, orada gizli bir yer mi var? Hadi. Vallahi var, açtım. Ya içerideyse? Orkide çiçekler yetiştiriyor. Aman tanrım. Şifreme.
Needs a password.
Shepard. John. Origami. Max o zaman. Dur bir dakika, Max. Eyvah.
So you found my little secret.
Eyvah.
It's over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up! You don't understand.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
Hadi be Shelby.
Get in there.
Kilitledi bizi içeri ya. Ne yapabiliriz burada şimdi? Ay Allah'ım. Bir dakika bu tarafa döner misin lütfen? Heh. Max bence.
Got
Evet.
it. Max. The name John gave to his paper dogs when he was a child. What the hell is that? An address. It's gotta be where Sean Mars is. Hurry, there's no time to lose.
Nasıl çıkacağım peki? Orada bir şey yok. Hayır. Abi yaktı içerisini. Hayır. Abi hayır, hayır, hayır, hayır. Hadi. Boğulacağız. Hadi, hadi. Çıkmalıyız buradan, hadi. Hayır, hayır. Evet. Hadi, hadi abi, hadi, hadi çabuk, çabuk, çabuk. Çok yüksek. Borudan kayabiliriz ama ya. Yakmış ortalığı oradan. Abi buradan nereye gideceğiz şimdi? Hadi.
No point in trying to get out the window. The jump would kill me.
Tüp koymuş bir de. Hadi. Hadi Madison, hadi devir şunu. Patlayacak. Gir abi, buzdolabının içine gir. Evet, hepsini boşalt, hepsini boşalt. Çabuk, çabuk, çabuk, çabuk. Abi hepsini boşalt. Gir abi içeriye. Tamam, böylece ölmeyeceğiz. Hadi. Umarım ölmedik dostlar. Umarım ölmedik. Buzdolabının içinde bir şey olmaması gerekiyor. Vallahi çıkmışız. Polisleri ara hadi.
I know where Sean Mars is. I've
Jaden öldü ki. Bir dakika, yanlış seçeneği seçtim. Bir dakika. Fikrini değiştir. Ethan da yok çünkü, evet. Sadece sen kaldın Madison, hadi. Ah Sean, ah. Kurtarabilecek miyiz bakalım seni? Çok dikkatli olmamız gerekiyor. Nerede bu çocuk şimdi?
Sean, where's Sean? Let's hope I'm not too late. An abandoned warehouse by the old docks. Perfect place if you don't want.
Burada mı yoksa?
Sean, hang on. I'll get you out.
Yapma.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be dead! Dead!
You can't let the kid die, Scott. He's not responsible for what happened to you.
Only his father. For years, I hoped a father would sacrifice himself to save his son. Every time they failed, it was as if my brother dies again.
I know what you went through, Scott. You lost your twin brother. He was the only one who understood you. The only one you could talk to.
John and I were like one person. When he died, it was like a part of me died.
You've killed all these people, Scott. And for what? Nothing. Just to ease your pain. It has to stop now. It won't make your pain go away.
Bence de.
You don't understand. Out there is a father who loves his son enough to sacrifice himself. I'll find him.
Onu mu bulmak zorundasın illa? Ona kadar peki yani bir sürü çocuk öldüreceksin daha.
Father was an alcoholic. He was just some poor guy who was so messed up with alcohol that he couldn't save his son.
You know nothing about what happened. You hear me? Nothing.
Hadi abi, hadi. Of. Ölmemeliyiz. Ölmemeliyiz. Yapma Madison. Allah kahretsin, vurulduk ya. Ulan boş çıktı silah ya. Böyle bir şey olur mu abi? Abi hadi yürü yürü yürü yürü yürü yürü hadi. Hadi. Abi bırak hadi bırak. Hadi çık abi çık hadi hadi. Nereye gideceğiz ki? Peki tamam. Kırmayacak mı camı? Abi ya ölecek miyiz yine ya? At şunu aşağı. Oh be. Ulan hala düşmedi. Hayır. Hayır. Hiçbir şekilde. Hayır hayır hayır. Yardım etmeye kalktığım anda beni de çekecek aşağı çünkü. Sean'a gitmemiz lazım çabuk. Sean. Sean. Öldü mü? Yapma ya. Hadi. Ha yok daha şey yapmamış. Ölmemiş. Gel. Gel Sean gel. Bir dakika ne oldu ya? Hadi. Aldır şunu Madison hadi. O kadar ağır mı o demir ya? Heh. Gel Sean gel. Hayır tut tut tut tut tut.
He's not breathing. Shit, he's not breathing. Come on, breathe.
Hadi Sean.
Breathe.
Hadi be Sean be hadi be. Hah. Oh. Yaşıyor. Kurtardık dostlar. Ethan da çıkacak şimdi.
Relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer. And news of a happy ending tonight as police commended the courage and tenacity of Madison Page, a reporter covering the Origami Killer story. Miss Page was a critical factor in the successful resolution of this case. Our main headline today: it is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the origami killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released to the public.
Saklandı. Elbette ki saklandı. Biz öldürdük ama. Ethan çocuğuyla buluştu şimdi, bir dakika.
You're free to go.
Ethan tabii ki masum şu an. Şanlı.
Sean has been waiting to see you for weeks. I thought you might like him to be here as soon as you got out. Ethan, I'm sorry.
Promise you'll never leave me again, Dad.
I promise, son. I never will again.
Mutlu son oldu ya en azından. Mutlu sonla bitirdik.
Our next guest is rumored to be about to receive a Pulitzer Prize for her remarkable series of investigative
Madison
articles
Page.
about the origami killer case. Showing incredible courage, her daring intervention led to the arrest of the country's most wanted criminal and saved the life of a little boy. This evening, I welcome a woman who might well be the true definition of a heroine for the ages, Madison Page. Good evening. Thank you for agreeing to talk with us. Now, you've been described as being both determined and tenacious. Two qualities, no doubt, that were needed to see you through the dark hours of this unbelievable story. Were you afraid at any time?
Elbette ki korktu. Kitap yazmış. Vay. Have Rain. Çok iyi ya.
Thank you, Miss Page. I really admire you for what you've done.
Thank you.
For John, please. We need more journalists like you, Miss Page. It's a good thing you were there to catch that bastard.
Thank you. What's your name?
Vincent. Excellent investigation, Miss Page. You are one brave lady. You deserve a better adversary. Somebody more ferocious.
Ne demek o ya?
He's being buried in 2 days in some godforsaken hole in the back end of beyond near Washington. I have to attend as a matter of protocol.
I'll pass. Jane and I didn't see eye to eye on much.
No problem. I understand.
Hey, sir, I still have his glasses. What should I do with them?
Well, you won't be needing them again. Do whatever you want with them.
Vazgeçti takmaktan. Bak şimdi cezbediyor orada o gözlük onu. Hadi bakalım. Şok tabi. Jaden? Aklı gitti yalnız ha. Evet. Scott Shelby. Bu da öldü. Yapacak bir şey yok. Bırakmak zorundaydım orada dostlar. Eğer kurtarmaya çalışsaydık bizi öldürecekti muhtemelen. Evet dostlar. Bir serinin daha sonuna geldik. Umarım siz de benim kadar keyif almışsınızdır. Bir sonraki serilerde inşallah görüşeceğiz. O zamana kadar kendinize çok iyi bakın. Haydi bay bay.